Hello, and thanks for watching Focus, a program that focuses on community, unity, and service. I'm Chris Giard. Our next featured nonprofit is Hartford Bags of Love. Originally started by a local 9-year-old, this group works with our community to spread the love throughout Connecticut and provides bags full of essentials for the homeless. My guest today is Tiernan Cabot, founder of Hartford Bags of Love. Welcome, Tiernan.
Hello.
So, Tiernan, obviously, you're a young man that's already been doing this for a couple of years. How and when did you come up with the idea for Hartford Bags of Love?
So it was Christmas of 2016, and we were basically serving the homeless in Hartford at Bushnell Park. We were doing it with a program called Food Not Bombs. We were giving food to the homeless, and there was a man there who I hadn't seen before, and I talked to him, and he told me about his life and his experiences in being homeless, and that really inspired me. So I went back to my parents, and it really touched me, and I just said, I want to do something. So in a couple of months, we had Hartford Bags of Love founded, and we've been doing it ever since.
That's excellent. About how many people do you kind of recruit to help you right now? It's kind of like your core organization.
Well, it's anyone who wants to volunteer. Our core, the core of Hartford Bags of Love is really just our family. We organize the events, we'll help, but it's really anybody who wants to volunteer. We have some a lot of friends who will come and help, but it's really anyone who contacts us. You can come to an event if we have one.
Great. So approximately how many bags have you distributed throughout the years or each year? Do you know roughly?
Well, altogether we've calculated about 3,000 bags. Wow. So probably about 1,000 per year.
Great. And what kind of essentials would you put into these bags of love? And I know there's something a little special you do at the end there too. So I want you to talk about that as well.
Yeah. So we'll put basic essential items such as the toothbrush, toothpaste, socks, deodorant, and then of course we put a handwritten note in every bag that's made by a volunteer or one of our family. And it's just a message of enlightenment and hope for the people. And I think that's the part that really sticks with me. I think that's as much as they can use the essential items, I feel like that's what they need. They need hope.
Yeah, just that little note really, I'm sure, brightens their day when they get that,
Mm-hmm.
That's a really nice touch you had. So I know besides the Bags of Love, you guys have partnered and started working on these free little pantries that are popping up around town here in South Windsor where I live. But I also know you're expanding out to Manchester too, I believe. Why don't you talk about
Mm-hmm.
how that's going and what constitutes building one of those and getting that going?
So Little Free Pantries wasn't actually our idea. There's already the Little Free Libraries, but there's an organization called Little Free Pantries who makes these, and we're just bringing them here under Hartford Bags of Love. So right now we have 7 that are operational. We have 6 in South Windsor and 1 in Manchester. And I think this coming weekend we'll have 4 more, with 2 more in Manchester, I think.
Great. So although you're not physically making them, you obviously need donations to fill those. And that's something that you take in with your organization, or do you just tell people where they are and they can just go drop them off, correct?
Well, we have, it's mostly through our organization because we have some people who are already volunteered to make some of the pantries, such as a Girl Scout troop did a couple of them. We have some people who are volunteering to do that. It's mostly monetary donations, but also we have certain materials that we need that we'll get from a store that we need for the pantries. So we provide the materials for the people making them, which we get those materials from donations, and then they make the pantries.
So Tiernan, what is the best way for people who want to help, whether it be donate stuff for the Bags of Love or these free little pantries, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you or get involved?
Well, the best way is we have a very active Facebook page, just Hartford Bags of Love. That's where we'll post about different events. And we also have a website, hartfordbagsoflove.org, And then now we have an Instagram page that's kind of been dormant for a few years, but I finally picked it up. So now we're going to get that going. So, I mean, Facebook's probably the best way because that's where we always post updates.
Okay, great. Obviously, I know you're a young man and you've accomplished a lot already, and I know you've got some accolades from some of our, a U.S. senator and a local state senator. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I think, I've gotten letters from Senator Blumenthal the first 2 years, and then last November, he actually came and spoke at our Sleep Out event, where we slept out overnight to raise awareness for the homeless. And so he came, and also State Senator Saud Anwar has been huge in support. He's been one of our very first supporters. He's been a close friend, and it's just really great because I feel like those are the people who have the power to make a difference. And I think if we're getting them on our side, then we can definitely work with them and they can do a lot. Like Senator Anwar, he came to one of our smaller events where we were praying for victims of a shooting, and he actually came up with the idea to do a hearing about homelessness, and that took off, and then he actually did it. And so those are the people who can do a lot more than we can, which is really great to have.
So we'll finish the interview. Obviously, we talked about, your how you're helping assist the homeless in our community. You're helping people that are food insecure with the free little pantries. And obviously, we've gone through a lot with COVID-19. And what we've been asking our guests is, what are you thankful for? That we've gone through a lot these last couple of months. What are you most thankful for right now? And it could be personal, or it could be for your organization, Hartford Bags of Love.
Well, I'm thankful for my family because it's great, to be quarantined with them because we can have more time to spend together. But for the organization, this entire time I've been thankful for the community in South Windsor. They've been so great in supporting us and helping us through this. So I just can't thank them enough. It's been really great. I mean, there's so many people who are willing to volunteer and donate, and without the continuous support, this wouldn't have happened.
Excellent. Well, Tiernan Cabot, founder of the Hartford Bags of Love, thank you for your time today, and I wish you much success in the future.
Thank you.